Yes, how you doing? Ron Haney, Lit Coordinator for GVI. This is the Lit Podcast, and this is episode 6, the long-awaited episode 6. So today we're going to have an opportunity to talk to who I feel is the cream of Lit. They're going to give their insight on some things, and what I'm going to do real quick is just introduce yourselves and what county y'all in, starting with you.
My name is Rasheen from Wilmington.
My name's Jermaine. I'm from Dover, Kent.
My name is Cameron from Dover.
My name is Zaire from Wilmington.
My name is Anthony. I'm from Dover.
I'm Janasia from Wilmington.
I'm Robert. I'm from Dover.
Darrell, Newcastle.
Yes, so today we're just going to put it out there. We're going to have a nice general conversation. Basically, individually, I just want y'all to talk about the difference that GVI and Lit has made in your lives, and how do you view things differently today from when you were in your teens. Who wants to go first?
I go.
I just feel like it was just like a positive change, compared to where I was in life and where I'm at now. I feel like I made a tremendous amount of progress, and I feel like I'm better today than who I was yesterday.
Yeah, I'm piggybacking off of that. It's like the same thing. I feel like GBI and Lit gave me an opportunity. They gave me a foundation to be something I wanted to be. I wanted to help, and a lot of the times you really can't do that until you get your situation together. So I feel like it made me be able to be the better person I wanted to be. Because I ain't had to do nothing else to make sure I'm good financially, or needing a home, or whatever the case may be like that.
For me, more or less, it was just gave me an interest in politics. I really didn't care too much about politics, especially like our own politics. But now I realize like a lot of the things we complain about, politicians have the power to change.
For me, I've been doing this for about 4 years. For like GVI for it was cool when I first started, but then after a while it became lacking. Like it wasn't doing nothing. But then when I started doing Lit, that's when everything really for me changed. When I got a chance to really deal with the politicians, get to talk to different people I've never talked to in my life. Got the chance to tell some things, to give our aspect on what's going on in our neighborhoods and what we need and what we trying to do, you know what I mean? So it gave us that opportunity to really be a voice in our community, and, you know what I mean? Getting a chance to change some shit, because I don't really think the same way I used to.
Back there.
Shit, for me, I feel like Lit gave me an opportunity. I feel like certain places wouldn't give you opportunities. Like Lit was another reason for me to get an opportunity. So, different man.
Yeah, that's the most you done said smooth in 2 months.
I know for me, it gave me an opportunity to better myself. You know what I mean? More of an opportunity because when I was young, I always wanted like people to unite, especially street guys. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what could be done. You know what I mean? If that was to happen, and this Lit to me is like the start, because it's like that story that y'all just said, like that right, like really touched me, because that's what we supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So like I like being in the opportunity of being around. You know what I mean, like-minded individuals, and going ahead and get everything straight in the streets.
Lit gave me a sense of maturity, responsibility. I'm more mature and I got more responsibilities, so I just move different, I think different, mind clear.
And continue on with you talking about maturity. Just talk about how do you view King in your life, because you talk about responsibility. What do you feel like now you can teach him some things that maybe you didn't have when you was that age?
Which one?
Like,
I don't remember when I was 4.
no, but I'm just saying that what foundation would you give King now so he don't end up going to the streets?
I give him the foundation of the peace that he needs, the comfort, the love, the guidance. He not gonna have to be in the streets because he ain't gonna have no reason to be out there. He ain't sitting on the block now, but you want to sit on the block for him to go there.
This is good. Man, and you know, you have a lot of kids. You got some who's in the detention center. You got the young one that you're looking after now. With those two, how do your thinking is now to prevent your youngest one from being like your other son?
I'm more in his life now, you know. For my son that's locked up, I was off and on. I got 16 kids, so you know what I mean, it's like real crazy. Like. So, it gave me a chance to really like be a dad though, because for my older kids, I was incarcerated a lot. You know what I mean, in jail a lot. For my youngest ones now, like I'm starting to get the hang of being it. You know, it's like being a dad now, and stepping up to a place instead of just giving money and going somewhere. I spend time now. I try to spend time as much as possible and deal with little situations I'm going through, but also be a dad at the same time. And I realize that financially, you don't have to always give them money. They don't really want money all the time. Especially from older, they just want to spend time with their dad. So, you know, and I got a couple of them that's trying to follow my footsteps, so I'm trying to, right now, they getting better though. It's like, especially one of the affairs, he's starting to change. Like, he's really getting the hang of it, like, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna say it's all more me. I just say it's more of, he's starting to realize that it's you know, there's other things, opportunities out there than, but really, for real, man, lit to me, because it gave me a chance to like really realize that I can really do some things. And I've been doing some things since I've been in it. And then it helped me with my kids. Because it gave me a chance to realize, like, I'm grown now. Stop being a young boy and go out there and do grown man shit. Like, you know what I mean? And kids need me. I really do. I got a lot of them in this place. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I love been stopped.
All right, Congo, since you out of this group, you second when it comes to him with kids.
What you got? 7?
Yeah.
Congratulations too.
That's a lot of fucking kids.
So how do those kids, how do they change you now?
They changed me for real. Cause I got majority boys, so like it made me like think of myself when I was that age and what I needed to for real. Cause my pop, he wasn't there. He was there, but he wasn't there. You feel me? He was in and out. I don't know what he was doing. You feel me? It's too late now. You feel me? To figure it out, but I know what I needed. I know I needed a father figure in my life. I know I needed somebody positive in my life. And now I got an opportunity for me to be there for my kids. Like he said, time. That's really what it is, time. Like, and then I ain't really have like a lot growing up, so like I work so I can provide and get them, I mean, whatever they want.
How does that make you feel that now, not only giving time, but to take care of something that they need, and you're not out in the streets trying to take care of something, taking that chance, I might not come home, but.
Nah, I feel better. I know you're doing something productive. You know, you can give it to them other than the bad way. You know, you end up somewhere else. You know, make you feel better inside.
What about you, Cam? Because I know them kids be getting on you sometimes, boy.
Yeah, it's different. It's a little different for me because my view was a little different. Like I had my son at 15 and my son 19 now. So it's like I just I peekaboo with him. Like I let him live, but I just jump in there, give him some knowledge, then I step back. I never want to restrict them because I know how little boys are. I know how I was. So it's like you gotta let them breathe a little bit, but always keep being there to interject. I mean, when you hear something, you know, when you read body language in the house, whatever the case may be, you interject. You just automatically tell them something, even if you don't know exactly what they're doing. They're not gonna tell you everything. But for pretty much though, he really stay out of trouble. Though. He really like a real good kid. He never been locked up. He don't got no kids. stuff like that. But with him, he didn't really change me all the way until I got older. He didn't change me I didn't really start being what I needed to be for him until I had the girls.
How did that switch?
Mm-hmm.
How did the girls make you switch?
They giving me too much love. They needed me too much. I wasn't used to being needed like that. Like they daddy, like they needing me. And I don't feel comfortable, like nobody was gonna teach them like I would, like what they need to be, or give them more of the principles like that they needed. And I ain't trust nobody else with loving them. So that kind of made me stop being, the kind of person I was in the street, is because I was like, man, I can't have them growing up wrong.
And speaking on you, because you did juvenile life, like, what got you there, like, that turned you, like, because, we talk a lot, you got cold, you know what I mean? You went dark for a while.
Yeah, I went dark for a while. The juvenile life big, because, like I explained before, it was a psychological thing. Before I went, I was like a kid, like, and I understood this when I went, like, I was bad, but I was like figuring myself out. So I was like doing shit. I do some robberies, I do some shootings, or whatever the case may be. But I just do it just because that's what I was doing. But I didn't really have that lack of empathy that I thought I had. So when I got incarcerated and they gave me that time, that's when I really seen it, because now I realized I need my mom. Like, I miss my mom, or I miss my child, because I had my son at that age, or I miss my girl, you get what I'm saying? And the fact that I couldn't have him, it was like, I'm gonna keep feeling like this as long as I feel like that for them, so I had to not care about nobody. You get what I mean? I'm like, I got a long time, you get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna see nobody. So in the midst of me having to turn my emotions off, when I went from juvenile to adult, that's when I met the people that have really been in there long, that's really kind of twisted, or whatever the case may be. So these are the people I'm learning from. These are also the people that's nurturing me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they used to be up there and they used to be telling me, like, damn, boy, you hanging with the craziest niggas in the jail. You feel me? These dudes is all killers on the street. But these are the ones that's asking for me, oh, we can, man, send him this, send him that. Tell them I love them. You get what I'm saying? But they teaching me and telling me what they need me to know, because they want me to live. The path for them, so they want me to survive in the street. But it's just, they love me, but it was in their own way. And that kind of made me come home handicapped. You get what I'm saying? Because now I'm looking at the world through the eyes of what I learned to be instead of what I should have been. You know what I mean? So it still kind of affects me to this day, because certain things I want to allow myself to feel.
That's real. What about you, Zaya?
What's the question on that?
You ain't paying attention?
No, listen, I just want to make sure I understand it before I answer.
No, we just talk about how kids and stuff change.
I mean, like, my daughter changed me for, like, the better, you know? I got a 5-year-old. My daughter about to be 6 in December. And, like, before, like, we used to rip and run the streets, like, we was selfish, you know what I mean? And, like, we didn't realize, like, the stuff that we do would affect the people around us. And, like, the ones that you love, like, they abandoned. So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like being around more and doing stuff like that, it's like, it helps you out, you know? It gives you, like, a sense of security. So, that's really about it.
Because I know you would check out all the time.
My son, that nigga changed me a lot. Like, he was, like, really, like, the main reason. Because if I didn't have my son, I probably think I'd probably be back out there. Even me facing him, I can't take nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't get no charge. But I would have probably tried it still. Because that's just shit. That's in me. But having him, and wanting to teach him, you know what I mean, the right shit. And when I be having him all the time, like seeing his innocence, you know what I mean? And me wanting to keep that and reserve that. And because the kids nowadays, they too grown, you know what I mean? And I want him to be a kid as long as he can, you know what I mean, until he make that transition into, you know what I mean, young adulthood. But like, just keep that imagination alive and just creativity. And in order for me to want that for him, I gotta keep that within myself too. You know what I mean? Because the best way you could teach a child, they're not gonna really listen too much, but they gonna watch. I watch what I do around him. But like he definitely changed me a lot. Like in like time, like I value my time now, so I don't play with that. I mean, I had a conversation with my baby mom. Like I probably was home for like a month or two, maybe 3 months. Like I really wasn't doing too good, you know what I mean? And I was talking to her. It's like, well, I mean, get a job at your old job. I used to work at a Mexican restaurant, but like that shit had me too tied in there. I'm like, nah, 'cause I want to be around my son. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make some money the right way. I'm gonna figure it out. But that's what I do. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm like, nah, like I value my time with him. You know what I mean? I want him to be a boy's boy, a man's man. You know what I mean? I want other kids his age to look up to him and feel inspired by him because of what I instilled in him. So it changed me a lot, a whole lot. And the little nigga just like me. So it's like I want like I look at him, like when I see him, I see myself all over again. So it's like I'm gonna teach him all the things that I didn't know that I learned in him. You know what I mean? So definitely changed me a lot. Love that little boy.
What about you?
First, I ain't gonna cap. My daughter's the one that really changed me. I got a son, but my daughter's the one that changed me. You feel me? Like, as far as my son, I'm more softer with him now. You feel me? My son's 3. You feel me? Before November, but I'm more softer with him now because of my daughter. And the only reason why I say that is because I really fought. I had to fight for my son. You feel me? Since he was born. So you know what I'm saying? It was like I didn't really get the time, and then I was still running the streets. You feel me? As far as my daughter came, I always had my daughter. Still be having her now. You feel me? Motherfucking. You feel me? Like as far as my daughter, like she bring that soft side out of me. You feel me? As far as like, 'cause I always was hard on my son. You feel me? Like, even at 3. You feel me? That's how I was brought up. Tough love. You feel me? But it's like. I could be soft too, you feel me? I ain't always gotta be hard, you feel me? I could be a little soft on my soft side, you feel me? But,
and I think that's a good thing because, like my baby's spoiled and I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. Like, he'll, like when he was started walking and shit, he'll fall. I have to grab him, like, now you're a boy, okay, you're a boy, but that don't mean that I ain't going to still like love him and not all that. That's why the fuck you the way you are because you was a boy. Oh, that's a boy, don't let him cry. Oh, that's a boy. Man, you want to cry, you going to cry. And if he want to come up there and lay up there, he going to lay up there. I'm not going to just put him down because he a boy. The fuck would be the difference?
And I ain't going to hold you like, and that's a good thing too because, you know, like, you want the kids to express themselves. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, like these
especially
kids be
with
bad
boys,
as shit.
like, you don't want them to think, oh, you a boy, you ain't supposed to do that. Like, yeah, we cry. You know what I mean? You feel a certain way, but it's how you express it.
Exactly.
How you display it. And that's one thing I want to teach my son. Like, you're going to go through emotions and all that, but I want you to talk to me. You know what I mean? I want to talk back. I'm not going to chastise you. I'm not going to make you feel. I want to make him feel alienated from his feelings, from his emotions. Now, I embrace him. I want you to know that so you know how to deal with him. We don't know how to deal with him. A lot of us was raised by females, you know what I mean?
Same
So
thing.
it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
he a
you
boy.
know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like,
and everybody sitting there destructing the world.
that's the thing, like, we gotta be soft for our kids,
Yeah.
they're kids.
They don't know how to express it, so
And
nothing
you
about
know what,
to somebody else.
we're going to get to you, but you just said that a lot of people out here are doing stuff in these streets because they hurt, and they don't. That's the only way they see how to express themselves because that's what they see. It's not what they want to be though. They just hurt, and nobody takes the time to listen to them. Everybody automatically wants to say, "You live in this area, or whatever, so you got to be this," and that's not the truth. What about you, sir? Because I know you like that peace of mind.
Yeah, something. I got 3 kids. My biggest thing though is like I grew up a little different. Like my dad never beat me. My dad was around. He had his moments where he like my dad wasn't one of them. It was like a firm thing. You know, like when that voice get the crack, and it was one of them like, alright, you know, it wasn't no need for it. My mind was like no holds barred. Like she ain't even talking first, bro. You might walk into a punch just on some shit like. For some shit you ain't even do, she not even gonna clarify this. Like my brother could have did this. She moved your ass because you the first one she saw. Like I don't beat my kids, and my kids ain't no like overly disrespectful. You ain't gotta yell twice. My kids don't get ass whipping because I know what that did for me. Nothing. I just mentally prepared myself for it. I'm gonna cry real loud, real fast, so she can stop. My mom ain't with all that, you feel me? Like, I got a system down on how to get this ass whooping out of the way, you feel me? Like I knew, so if I'm that person, bro, I know my kid's gonna be me, so.
I was the only boy, she had no punches.
Yeah, bro. Bro, my mom was like, I'm from Dover, bro, but I grew up in Philly, bro. I never forget my mom beat. Remember the little spinny joints? It's like a yellow shit. You hold it, and you just spin. My mom beat my brother with the joint till the wheel came off. Like for what? Like, I can't even tell you what he did, bro. He probably like spilled juice on the counter, then clean it up, type shit, bro. Like, so I realized, bro, we got tortured, but it didn't do. My brother got life
But that probably come from her own shit that she got.
I'm knowing, you feel me? Because she was raised by a strict household. You know what I mean? She was raised by her, which is my great grandparents. They was in their 60s and 70s. You feel me? My grandpa died at 100 years old last year. That's who raised her.
They was gonna go pick a switch.
You feel me? Like, and so I know how she was raised because they was the same ones still around when I was a kid. But the difference was, they still like that love aspect. She didn't. It wasn't no like home cooked meal afterwards. You feel me? Come sit down at the table. It was Chinese store wings and go in your room. Like that shit was done. We eat at the table in my crib, bro. Like it's like the small stuff we used to make jokes about. You feel me? Like in jail when we eat at that table together, bro. We talking. That should be like that. Even though we not supposed to talk, bro. We might be whispering, bro. But that was like the highlight, bro. Before you go back.
That's what it is now. For you don't got. Motherfuckers sitting down eating together.
I make sure
because you go eat.
That whole aspect is gone. And like, bro, I came home like the shit that was normal, it was gone, bro. So I'm like, my biggest thing, like Cam, my oldest son, 10, I'm 25. So when I just seen it, my girl just sent me a video of him. It's like he like won. He listened to Lil Herb, Walking the Phase of Land. Little nigga like. Bro, I swear to God, right now you cut that song and my son probably wouldn't even know what the fuck it is. My son listening to like TikTok songs.
My baby can't even get on TikTok.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about
on TikTok.
the Ed Sheeran's, like, you know, I know the TikTok song because that's what my girl be telling me. But it's like the Ed Sheeran's and the, like, you feel me? Like all the shit that it might make you cry by the end of the song. Like, bro, it's like I know after a while we gonna comprehend what they saying in that song, bro. It's only a matter of time before you realize that it's cool to throw a gun up while you listen to that song. Nah, bro, we ain't even doing that. We don't do that, bro. Like so, right now, he in a band.
So
that's different. You gotta do shit like that.
For real, bro, I get on, bro, and I don't be on like cancer. I don't be on his ass to the point where it's like I'm chastising him because I feel like me having to overly explain why I'm doing this, I'm letting him know what it is. Nah, bro, like he come across something, I'm gonna help him out. But as far as life though, he already on a path where he not interested in that, you feel me? So it was like I wouldn't introduce him to him by telling him like you stay away from guys and nah, bro, just you know right from wrong at this point, you feel me? If that's not your cup of tea, don't force nothing. I mean, that be niggas thing. Like they was the cool kids, but that wasn't who you was supposed to been around to begin with. You feel me? You forced it to be around niggas that sent you to jail. You know, a lot of niggas like that, bro. It wasn't supposed to be with the niggas to begin with. Why did you even? Nah, we ain't playing that.
I'm not saying I learned with my son though. I don't. When I talk to him, I don't talk at him because when he got to the teenage stage, I play a psychological warfare game on him. I make him realize what he did and make him feel like he's goofy about it.
Nah, for real.
I mean, yeah. But I just do that. Like
that's what happened.
Yeah. So I question him until he get to the core of it and be like, you know what I mean, and be feel like like that's what you want. You feel me? Because that's what that disappointment of that make him really, you know what I mean, see. And I seen that changed his route every time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I want to put this out there. So looking at the juvenile system, we all y'all been through it. What's going on here now? When y'all was talking about how being in a strict household, being punished, didn't change the outcome. You still went that way, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that the justice system is really helping our youth out? Go ahead. I didn't got to finish. Why you say that?
Because they think it's fun. They think that you gotta go to jail to be a street nigga. You gotta go to jail to be thorough. You gotta go to jail to be real. They think that shit cool, but a lot of them motherfuckers is skipping the young numbers, so it's already too late. Now they in there telling.
Nah, then I feel like the fact that like a lot of times like they send you back out here like with, like no knowledge, no guidance, no route, no nothing. Like that's why I feel like GVI kind of like helped me. Like, you know, I done been in jail 3 times, so I done did 2. I did a year, then I went back, and they sent me to the feds. So after I did it, like it took me 2 times to get it right. Cause the second time I came home, I'm like, man, I need a job. Like I just spent all my 20s in jail, so it's like, damn, I came home, I got a job and built some structure. But they don't help you with that, like the transition, like when they send you over to plumber, like they don't tell you about going housing and like, cause pretty much once you get out of like jail, it's like then what? At that point, it's like you got to figure it out on your own. So it's like they need to have like the re-entry program, but they only accept certain people. And it's like you know the Judge Butler program, like it's only certain it only be certain resources besides this now, what they got going on with GVI and Lit, like that give you an opportunity to be something when you come out. And that's kind of like the most important part, like giving somebody a plan, because when you in jail, they don't help you build no plan when you in jail. Like you just there, going to some program, like not preparing for reality once you leave that jail, you know. Like sometimes you don't have a person telling you like, go get your birth certificate. Well, you don't need.
Technically, you can't say that because you are getting enrolled in adult prison. You supposed to be a fucking adult. That's on you if you was out here doing the dumb shit. That ain't on an adult prison. Teach an adult how to be an adult.
No, but I'm saying I'm saying like, but you're not taught that. I wasn't taught about no birth certificate and stuff like that. Like they didn't. My mom wasn't making sure like that was installed in my mental. Like when I was growing, I was outside. So it's like when you go to jail from a young age, like you're missing out on so much stuff in life. Like you're missing like the bigger purpose and the bigger things that you're supposed to be doing as a man, as a woman, as a young adult. Like,
cause we see I spoke on piggyback over what she said. We see that that's all right to passes. We gotta be. It's like court. When you go to court and you charge with something, they gotta bring the evidence that you did it. When you in the streets, you saying you a street nigga. Where's the evidence that you a street nigga? Where's the evidence that you thorough? You ain't getting nothing to go to jail, not tell.
Make up stories.
You feel me? And with the evidence that, so as young men, like I was saying, like you got it in the military. When you start in the military, they start you at the lowest rank. You gotta earn that to be called major or lieutenant, this and that. So that's like, as men, even if we ain't doing the right thing, even if we doing the wrong thing, we still need to come through some type of rank to feel like we something. And in the streets, you gotta go through all the bullshit. You gotta be in this war over here. You ain't never shoot your gun before, then don't talk like that. You ain't never was out here, you ain't never go to jail and do this and that and go through that. You ain't get through that, then don't talk like that.
We had a conversation, right? This was like Monday. With one of the young guys in Lick, I asked him like, when we was coming up, it was more or less like he wasn't with that. Us as a group wouldn't allow him to even infiltrate in any way. Their generation grabs him and forces him to be what they know he's not. And then he tell, and then we're gonna shoot his grandma because he snitched. Why did you grab? He like, honestly, look at my face and was like, bro, numbers. Like, he from here. Like, so you trying to tell me you gonna force a nigga to do something that you know he not with, and then get mad when he do what you know he gonna do.
a lot of times
He looked me in my face and was like, yeah.
It's crazy though because like I was watching this podcast and they had my man AWAX and Kane from Menace, and they was talking about Menace, and when the Hughes brothers made that, whoever made that shit,
They did.
yeah, when they made it, people automatically thought it was like glorifying the streets, but it really was an educational piece from how you look at it. And if you do look at it, it is educational because even if you look at Boys in the Hood, same thing he was saying. Look at Trey. You know Doe, that was his man. He didn't make Trey go in there. He didn't chastise Trey when Trey wanted to get out the car. He knew Trey wasn't like that, so he let him out. And at the end, he told him that. You know what I mean? Now people don't do that shit and they wonder why they mans tell you know he ain't like that. Like don't make him be like that. Even if he trying to be like that, man, go ahead. You know what I mean? Go ahead type shit.
Yeah, but then you know, like a lot of times people do that because those be the ones that don't really be with that be the ones that got the car, that can get their hands on a gun, or like that they be more resourceful than you are. So of course they gravitate and try to pull them
Yeah,
in.
and that's what you use them as. You
See, yeah,
that's
where
stay right here.
that's where the confusion came in at, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's
when
how
we
you-
got
that's
that
how you
guy,
grow, man.
nowadays, right, that guy gonna get robbed, they gonna chastise, they gonna beat him up on the block. We didn't do that, bro. He didn't make it to the block. That nigga stayed where he was from, because he from the burbs somewhere. And we used him for that ride. We didn't pull up on a block in his whip. It was protocol because we knew better. You feel me? Nowadays, everything that they knew better, bro, they just don't give a fuck about because the rapper's going.
You know
Their
why?
whole life is an Instagram reel. Like, it's like, I swear to God, I asked him, like, why? So why do you feel like if an op says something on Instagram, federal, why do you have to give him a video and respond? Because he's not about to get one up on me.
They don't know how to.
That's why that's maturity though. Cause for like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't follow none of my ops. Just cause bro, I'm not about to sit on there and argue with you, or you feel me? It get heated up. If it's like that, when we see each other on the street, it's gonna be that. You feel me? Other than that, bro, I'm not about to sit here. Why
But
you
most
following
of them don't want, and that's why.
Yeah, I want that, but that's what you like.
But,
Like
bro,
I
that's
said,
we press the
Instagram
issue
and all that,
down because
the
it's like,
music and it
it's like
allows
if
you
you
to
telling me
feel
this, right, and you know, like most of you know where I come from, bro, you know who I am. I'm telling you, bro, there's nothing gangster about what you just said, bro. It's like, so at this point, bro, like, I ain't gonna keep challenging, I ain't no dummy, bro, but it's like, at this point, you gotta change and think a little different, bro, because it's like, what are you really doing other than waiting for your sentence to be handed down?
And like Ken was saying how he do with his son, like you gotta be able to differentiate what's thorough and what's cool. They don't know how to do that.
Yeah,
They
bro.
think that the shit that they on is cool. That they ain't even worried about it being thorough. It's cool. And that's why they doing it. But they not looking at it like, yo, no morals behind it, no values behind it. They just doing it because they feel as though it's cool. You know what I mean? They gotta differentiate what's cool and thorough.
And it's like
You know
you
what I
got motherfuckers that just do anything in the world. Like you can just come outside right now, sit on the block like this where I'm from now, and the motherfucker ain't gonna say nothing. Like nothing. Like, all right, bro, what's up?
Yeah,
Yep, you up now? You just wherever the fuck you came from. Now you from there.
Yeah, because
Now
like,
you with them. And because when I came home, I came walking in the park. I said, who the fuck are you? He said, I'm such and such. I said, who? Like who? He said, I'm Stan. Who the fuck stamped you? He said, me. Wait the fuck up.
one day anybody can be anything you want.
Anything
bro.
you want, you can be.
Anybody can be anything.
That's
you
why
want.
we here, bro, because we realized that, now real shit though, like we all realized that it's like when we came back home and went back outside, that shit was not. But I tell my folks all the time, bro, I be talking to my folks from New York, like, bro, the streets is not a real place. This shit is made up, bro. You know, this shit is made up, bro. Like, this is not, and I refuse, bro, to be one of them niggas that's still a glorified what don't go on outside. Because my era of outside, bro, everybody, no matter if you was on street shit or not, bro, somebody wanted a little bit of paper.
Yeah.
You in a group of niggas, bro, where nobody want money, they don't want girls, they just want to talk about. I'm not gonna say they want rap, they just want to talk about it. They want to watch it, bro. I'm sitting, it's a block
And then
full of kids, bro. They all
they
on
get in
YouTube
jail.
watching drill videos.
Want to start singing. You feel me? They start
I
telling.
it's
said,
crazy
y'all don't
that you
even
said
get
that
fly
time.
no more. Like, y'all all walk
Look
around
at
looking the
bro, all
same.
black
It's
Nike,
ugly.
bro. Either Nike or New
Stinking and
Balance, dirty ass A6, bro. I'll be buzzed, bro. It's like, what are y'all
School just
doing,
started,
bro?
right? And the kids don't even want to get fly for school. They want to
Don't
wear
even want
all
to
black like they in the UK.
Y'all in there.
Like,
I took
all
my baby,
Texas.
4 years old. I took him to the
Facts.
dentist. It was a little boy skied up. I said, where the fuck is your mom? Doing the fucking kid dentist skied the fuck up. Like, bro, a toddler, bro.
So on a real rap, that we know that part. So what really starts it? That's what we need to work on. Cause see, the thing is, we know what these kids doing, but where is it really coming from? We know it's YouTube, we know it's this, we know it's that, but now we gotta go deeper than that.
Culture. So yesterday, right? We went to a little job joint.
Yeah.
Giants called the help. He said something like a lot of apprenticeships, right? They got a lot of older guys, right, up in age with buku knowledge, retiring. He said so when they retire, they take that knowledge with them. We have buku niggas in the street with that principle, morals, they all went to jail, right? Our generation next up, we started the wild. We go to jail. Only thing they got to teach them now is YouTube. Lil Durk, Philly beef, New York drill.
Nah, that's how it started
Because
though.
we wasn't there.
What nobody here.
Fact.
No big brothers on video calls and FaceTime, and there's the only thing they can listen to is the glorification of what his man's did, his man's brother did, from a sucker nigga who was never outside when his brother was home. Never even shook his brother's hand, he just heard stories. He telling him everything his brother did. At this point, right, he was given none of the guidelines of how to drill. Nigga taught me how to, I mean, he not teaching them about a glove, the mask, look for the camera, spin the block first. He didn't teach him none of that. He told him what his brother did broad daylight. He wanted to go be like his brother.
Right. So I understand that. So where's the parents?
Same way.
They-
Same
that's
place they
what we
was.
talking about.
Same stop.
They
Same
don't-
place they
they
was
don't-
when we
they
was
don't-
That's what I'm
outside.
talking about.
Yeah, but the parents never.
Yeah, that's what we
Same
saying.
place they was when we was outside, bro. In the house.
Hell, when
at
I was
work.
outside, my mom was in the crib, and when
At
I was
work.
coming in the crib, she was on my head. What the fuck was you doing? And da 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 da. Because such and such mom called me and said you was over there. You did that, this, and the third, blase, blase.
But she never.
Now I'm like, nah, but now they mom just on the block with them.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Even
outside,
then, though,
that's where it's coming
Our
from.
generation
block
still
room.
made it outside, bro.
Yeah, but that's where
with
it's
the
coming
strict
from,
shit,
though.
right? So now the lean shit is here, bro. So it's times worse. Like you gotta think, bro. Even your mans, everybody had that one friend, right? Who folks didn't give a fuck. The correction was made on a block by some old head. The shit that he learned was, yo, youngin, you tripping? What the fuck is you doing? His mom didn't teach him that. His mom didn't teach him
That's
street
what I'm
etiquette.
saying.
They're in jail. There's nobody there. That's why they beat fiends up. That's why nobody want to make money now, bro, because nobody taught them to do it. That's wrong. Why the fuck is you doing that? There's nobody there to do that, bro. Everybody was in jail. I know because I was in jail with everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why you gotta
They
make
think shit
make
cool
this
when it's
cool.
not
You
cool.
gotta make the
On
school
a
shit, you gotta
one-on-one,
make
bro, you gotta let
the
them niggas
productive
do
shit
it.
cool.
That's the
again.
problem, though. A lot of
That's
old heads that
wild
see that
what you're talking
nowadays,
about.
bro, and they look at them and they just say them young boys burnt out. No, bro, we getting out the wheel, bro. What the fuck are you doing? You tripping, bro. That's the problem. Everybody just accounted it for being them young boys burnt. We ain't fucking with them young boys. No, bro.
And they say.
Nah, but that's valid though because young boys don't got no respect.
So how do we?
Oh, he get out the car and say something to him. Now they think it's up. Oh, he disrespecting me now, Grace.
It was just the wrong old head that got out of the car.
And how
because somebody they already know. I
We
can
push
get out
peace
I
like
get out the
Malcolm
car
X, bro.
around here.
And in the words of J Man, bro, we push peace like Malcolm X. We gonna take it or come with it because I feel like if nobody say nothing, it don't get no better. That's my take.
Because I feel like I gotta do that. And I do that around here personally. And I know what you're saying because I seen that happen. But with certain people that they already know, if certain young boys know the background of you, they don't approach it like that. And I be like, sometimes I be like, the hell with them young niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I have to get out and say something to them because I got a son out here. And if y'all cross paths, I need you to think like this because I don't want to do nothing to y'all.
You know, we might want to click it.
So I gotta.
write that shit, bro.
But then there's a lot of times it's how you approach the situation too, and how you talk to people.
I'm
too.
funny, bro. That's why we gotta make them laugh. I gotta make them laugh first.
Yeah, like they kids.
You gotta fill 'em up.
You feel me, bro? You gotta test them. You don't get out on
It
game
doesn't
shit,
feel
bro.
like you know who you walking up.
You
to.
feel me, bro?
Like,
Anybody?
and
We
they still
not
young.
from outside of
So
this
you
shit.
gotta
nigga.
talk to 'em like-
Come on, man. That shit. Like, what are you doing, bro? You out here with your ass up. You feel me? I gotta come. You gotta be joke. You feel me? Nigga sagging, bro. You make a joke out of it, bro. But in his head, when I made the joke, he laughed and pulled his pants up.
Yeah.
I'm in there already, bro. You feel me? I know I got it. He pulled his pants up without me having to say, yo, pull your pants up.
That's how they gravitate to
He
you.
felt
They
like, wait, because I
understand
said what I said. Yeah, you right.
What's the solution that you see for the streets? So everybody, we don't want no long statement, just something so people can hear it and say, okay, that's something that we can work with, something that'll be positive for what's going on in the street. Because being leaders in transition, your position now is to be the influencers. W.D. Du Bois always talk about the talented 10. If you can take the talented 10% of society, you can change all of society. So we're gonna start from the right and go this way.
What advice I got, just say be a little bit more vocal, you know. Closed mouth don't get fed, you know. Sometimes you might need help or you need somebody to talk to. It's better to let it out than keep it in. You know, that's really about it.
I'm gonna say love, man. Get close enough to them youth to love them, show them some love. I mean, not just tough love all the time. Hear them out, do something for them. Take them to get something to eat, shit like that. Little stuff like that matter. show them some love, and they be more open to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody needs.
Support, community, like community centers, something to do. They got too much spare time on their hands. And bring truancy back. Y'all go to court if you don't go to school.
Right, I'm going to join you.
Kids not go to
I
school.
live there.
I see the moments of curfew. I used to
See, yeah,
get swept up.
I feel like
why every night coming from a Thunder Guard.
Every night. And your parents gotta come get you.
like
Your mom ain't gonna
Cam
want you to
said,
border
though,
come get
it
you.
go a long way. My thing really is shoes. You see a kid with them dog ass shoes, bro. It ain't really too much for you to go to Ross's and go get one of those $40 dicks up the wall. So that'd be my big thing. We know why kids act the way they do. You feel me? I got dick shoes. I used to act bad too. Right.
I went to go steal mine.
I said, don't wait too late to use your resources.
They don't got that skill no more.
Would you say that again?
Don't wait too late to use your resources. There's a
Yeah,
lot of them out there.
Cut that away
Yeah,
from them
yeah.
still.
I waited too late. That's one thing.
So I'm gonna correct you on that. I read this quote and it meant a lot to me. It's never too late to become the person you were supposed to be. Yeah,
That's right.
you know what I mean?
Nah, it's never for me, but you like when you make that change, you gotta make it.
You gotta make it. Yeah, you
Like,
gotta make
wait,
it.
wait too late to use them resources. You feel me? It can
Shit, them shit dry up like grant money.
It can dry up, or your situation can be.
A
You
lot of
feel me?
times though,
They're
you
in
gotta
jail.
stop seeking validation from people
Who ain't valid.
who don't even know who they are themselves for real.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know who they is themselves.
For sure.
That's
The question again, I ain't gonna
What's your message, man?
What's your solution for the problem out here?
Yeah, tell us.
show people that there's more opportunities. You feel me? Show them. You know what I'm saying? Not just tell them, show them.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you talking about like youth or just period?
You both.
For the youth, parents. The parents gotta get held accountable.
I need
think
parenting classes. That's what
I was just gonna say that. The parents that's getting food stamps, vouchers, this, that, and the third, they gotta go to a parenting class to keep that coming. If not, clip them. Because
you got once you go through that job thing, you gotta go through a
They
couple
waived
hours.
it.
they don't know how
All the shit that made
They
them
waived
structures,
it.
Oh, yeah.
they waived it. Wonder why.
They
Let's
waived all
ask
that
politicians why they keep waiving all the shit that made the moms and dads better.
that's what I'm saying. Because it starts with
they
the parents
want,
first.
they want you stuck where you at. They want
Yeah,
you on food
we understand.
stamps.
I think you should.
But that's why we press
They gonna keep it coming.
Yeah,
They don't want you to do
At the
nothing.
end of the day, bro, we gotta be real. At the end of the day, the people we work for, people up top that make it sound good and all that, those are the same ones that look at the numbers and they make a special spot for the ones that fuck up. That is literally their bread and butter. So we're not gonna say us doing what we do, everybody benefits from. No, because a
I
lot of
bet
cops
you
don't have
if they
jobs
start
and we clean
taking
the
them,
streets up.
if they start taking them kids off them cases with them food stamps, the mom's gonna get out there and get them kids. That's all they gonna get them kids. If they start taking their benefits from for that just that one child. Oh, your child out there doing this, alright, they not eligible for benefits. Straight
That
up.
motherfucker
Guess what the
from a
fuck
band,
gonna happen? Guess what
600 real quick.
Guess what the fuck gonna happen?
Before you know it, she
Nah,
pretty.
she can't even say
Parent
it.
classes, it
I'm
teach
over
them
take
financial literacy. They
That's what
don't
me
need
and
parents.
Aaron-
291.
They gonna go get that child under control.
All right.
You gonna fuck up my food stamps?
Before you know it, she 40 pregnant.
Yeah, okay, good conversation. Like I said, this was episode 6, and it was a pleasure bringing 2 different counties together to have a conversation of, you know, what they went through, things they think should be changed, and just, we had a really deep dive conversation. So I really want to appreciate y'all for really opening up and having a conversation with everybody, and just know that people know about lit. People know about the things that you're talking about, so we're going to continue to do what's positive and make a change in society. Peace.
Peace.